Hello, good morning. Welcome back to CVR's new web series. I'm Austin Wires, and CVR is a real estate brokerage firm based in Da Nang, Vietnam, helping Vietnamese and non-Vietnamese purchase and invest in the property market here in Vietnam and Hoi An. We're here today with another project walkthrough for you guys, a project introduction at Shantira Beach Resort, Hoi An by Wyndham. We have our two towers here behind us, as well as the villas going to the ocean in front. We're going to take you through today this nearly completed project, expected to be completed the end of 2023, with some units available for sale, both in Tower B and in Tower A, as well as the villas that we'll see later. So just a little bit of background about the project here. Shantira started construction at the end of 2019 and started selling at the end of 2019, just before the kind of onset of COVID. During COVID, 2020, 2021, 2022, Shantira really stood out as one of the best sellers in the area, one of the only projects that was doing construction and committed to investors to hand over a final product in a timely fashion. A lot of developers in Da Nang took some time off during COVID. There was issues with credit from the banking system, but Shantira said, you know what, we're gonna get it done for you guys. The two towers here at Shantira are connected by a podium level around the pool. As you can see here, two pools, one for children, one for adults. And these first two levels here are set to be retail outlets, as well as dining establishments, cafes, restaurants, for the guests to enjoy and have a smaller community based here in Shantira, so you don't need to leave the resort. If you need to go to an ATM or buy something small, it will all be set here on the bottom levels for the hotel guests and owners to enjoy. Shantira's exact location is just a few sites north of An Bang Beach. An Bang Beach is the main beach of Hoi An, and it is where a lot of the tourists are coming from the ancient town to get a little bit of sun. An Bang Beach has been voted one of the best in the world by CNN and some other news outlets over the last bunch of years, and remains a very bustling, very lively area for both expats and locals to come and enjoy a little bit of the Vietnam summer beach time. As a five-star beachfront resort, Shantira offers a variety of amenities, including gyms, pools, spas, the beach club, as you see behind me, and several restaurants for the patrons to choose from. So we're about to take you inside one of the Shantira beachfront villas. This villa behind me is a 3-bedroom design. All of the beachfronts are this 3-bedroom design. Shantira has two total different villa types, a 2-bedroom and a 3-bedroom. These villas are available for sale both for personal private residences as well as for being inserted into the hotel rental program. The 2 bedrooms begin at about USD 1 million, while the 3 bedrooms are about, well, slightly more, around 1.2. These beachfront configurations, there are still a few available for sale at about US 1.7. The project site here at Shantira is built back about 100 meters from sea level. This provides a big open space behind me, as you can see, for both villa investors and condo investors to enjoy this public beachfront space. The project site is also built on a tiered system that the beachfront villas are at sea level and slightly higher as you go back towards the condo towers, allowing villas and condos to have more magnificent views towards the ocean. We're now on the beachfront balcony, and you can hear the waves just 100 meters away. Here we are walking into Tower A, the first tower and the residential tower of Shantira Beach Resort. The lobby here with elevators going up to the 11-story building. Total in Shantira has 450 units for sale, of which almost all of them are sold here in Tower A, only a few remaining, with a lot of these units being completely furnished and ready for handover to investors. Tower B has about 50% of the stock remaining for purchase today. Shantira is offering a few different unit designs. There are studio units that are about 30 square meters. There are two types of one-bedroom design ranging from 50 to almost 65 square meters, as well as two-bedroom designs between 75 and 85 square meters, and the largest corner oceanfront unit 3 bedrooms on the top floors at about 110 square meters. My favorite part about Shantira is the incredible views you get from this project site. Here in Hoi An, most of the buildings are only 2, 3, 4, maximum 5 stories, while Shantira was able to get approval to build 11 stories. So if you are anywhere above the 4th or 5th floor in Shantira, you have this wonderful unobstructed ocean view, looking due east to Cham Island, south to Kua Dai Beach, and north back to Da Nang. On a clear day, you can see straight to Sontra Peninsula and see Lady Buddha. So one of the main reasons Shantira was a bestseller during the last few years of COVID is after COVID began in early 2020, Shantira reduced their prices to follow the market. Most of the developers did not reduce their prices in the primary market at all for investors. Shantira was willing to do so, and in turn was able to make a lot of sales even in a depressed real estate market during COVID. The most affordable units at Shantira now are about $70,000 US for a 30 square meter studio design. The one bedrooms start at about 100,000 USD and are about 50 square meters. The two bedrooms are about 210,000 USD for about 75 square meters, and the largest 110 square meter 3 bedrooms start at about 380,000. There are a few remaining of each of these unit types, but they are selling quickly as tourism is rebounding in Vietnam and the project is coming very close to completion. So the rental program here at Shantira is a 5-year commitment with Wyndham and Shantira as the management company. They are offering investors 45% of annual revenue to be shared with the investor, as well as 15 days a night to be used in your unit free of charge. The smaller units here at Shantira, the studios and the one-bedroom designs, which we are in now, I think are great investments as a recurring revenue generator because of the tourism that'll be coming here to Hoi An in these nightly rentals that'll be staying in these units. With increased average daily rates, the cost of the room per night, as well as increasing occupancies, it could be a very, very good investment opportunity for someone looking for passive income. Meanwhile, the larger units here at Shantira, mainly the 2 bedrooms and the 3 bedroom units, I believe are a very good investment opportunity as a residence. At the moment, Shantira is the only beachfront resort that will allow a long-term residence in all of Hoi An. So when the project is completed and these 2 and 3 bedrooms from private owners come to be leased on the market, they are going to be completely unique and the one of a kind for for tenants to enjoy a beachfront residence lifestyle in Hoi An. Thank you guys for coming with us today, and thank you for coming down to Hoi An and Shantira Beach Resort Hoi An. I hope you guys found it interesting. I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough and the project tour. If you guys have any questions regarding pricing, availability, the project in general, or the real estate market in general, feel free to reach out, let us know. Also, if you guys have ideas for videos you would like to see in the future, drop us a quick comment or a message and we'll get working on it. We're going to keep making these videos. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. Like and follow and subscribe for more. Thank you.